Assalamu alaikum dear subscribers and dear viewers for watching us right now. Welcome to our channel. Our video is dedicated to Zahiriddin Muhammad Babur, the great king and poet, the founder of the Baburid dynasty. Remember to subscribe to our channel and by clicking one like on the video before the video starts. If you are ready, let's start. Zahiriddin Muhammad Babur was a great writer, poet, scholar, statesman and commander who played a key role in medieval Eastern culture, literature and poetry. Babur, with his broad outlook and excellent intellect, founded the Baburid dynasty in India and became the statesman in the history of this country. His elegant ghazals and rubais are the rarest masterpiece of Turkish poetry. His treatises on Baburnama, Mubayyin, Khatti Baburi, military affairs, Aruz, and a number of his works have survived to the present day. Zahiriddin Muhammad Babur was born on 14th February in 1483 year in Andijan in the family of Umar Sheikh Mirza of the Timurid dynasty. During this period, the state founded by Sahibkiran Amir Temur had disintegrated. In Central Asia and Khorasan, the struggle for the throne was in full swing between various governors, brothers, nieces and nephews. Babur received an in-depth knowledge under the guidance of mature teachers at his father's palace. However, his carefree youth didn't last long. In 1494 year, he was orphaned by his father at the age of 12. Babur succeeded his father as governor of the Fergana nation in order to reconcile with his brother Zahiriddin Mirza. Babur decided to divide the Fergana nation into two and give half to his brother, and he himself began the struggle for Samarkand. This struggle, which lasted for several years, yielded nothing but destruction. Then Shaybani Khan's hand, which was mixed with a large military force, came up and Babur was forced to leave Samarkand. After Shaybani Khan's conquest of Andijan in 1504 year, Babur moved south and established his rule in the Kabul nation. Between 1505 and 1515 years, he made several attempts to return to the Central Asia, but these attempts didn't yield any results. Later, in order to consolidate his position, he fought several battles for the conquest of India between 1519 and 1526 year. In 1526 year, in April, Babur won a battle with the Sultan of India, Ibrahim Lodi, in Panipat, and in 1527 year in March with Rana Sango. Historical records show that Babur was also used by the Punjab governors, who were dissatisfied with the policies of the Ibrahim Sultan, the ruler of Delhi, during Babur's march of India. Babur's victory in the Battle of Sikri enabled him to establish his dominance in the India and establish the Baburid dynasty. The Baburid Empire ruled India for more than 300 years. Babur didn't live long after these victories. He died in Agra in December in 1530 year, and later, according to his will, his children brought him to Kabul and buried him. However, in a short period of time, Babur sponsored the stabilization of the political environment in India, the unification of Indian lands, the beautification of cities, the establishment of trade, and creation of gardens. The beautification of India, the construction of architectural monuments, gardens, libraries, and caravansarais, which are still popular today, became widespread, especially during the time of his sons and descendants. The influx of Central Asian style into Indian art and architecture began to be felt. In the presence of Babur and his descendants, there were a perfect spiritual atmosphere which brought together the most advanced and intelligent scientists, poets, musicologists and statesmen of the time. In addition to large-scale government work in India, Babur continued his literary and artistic activity and created the above-mentioned works. Babur's world-famous masterpiece is Baburnama. It's known that it covers the history of the people of Baburnama, Khorasan, Iran and India during the period of Babur's life. In the works of Abul Fazl Allami, Mirkhand, Khandamir, Muhammad Salih, Binai, Muhammad Haidar and other historians, it isn't so clearly and perfectly covered. In Baburnama, he expresses his highest opinions and opinions about Alisher Navai, Abdurrahman Jami, Begzat, Ulugh and other scholars. Also, the Baburnama covers the history of the people of Baburnama, Khorasan, India and Iran from the end of the 15th century to the first half of the 16th century. It also addresses many current economic, social, political and trade issues. It contains extremely rare information about its geographic locations, climate, mountains, rivers, tribes and peoples and their living conditions, customs, weddings, funerals. That's why Baburnama is a historical and literary heritage amazes scientists around the world. Babur was a great man of his time, from whom we have inherited a great rich heritage, which has left its name forever in the history of the world. I am proud to have a great ancestor like Babur. Dear subscribers, this is end of our video. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and by clicking like. Leave your comments and suggestions in comments. Good health and well-being. See you later.